everybody, long time no see. Racer X35 here. Welcome back to my channel, Visor Down. Uh, so I know it's been a long time to post a video, and I think I've said that the last 2 or 3 videos that I've posted. But what I've done since then, I've actually started doing the FIA GT Sport Championship, the Nations One, and also the Manufacturing Championships, the pre-season going on. The actual championships start, I believe, on the 17th of March, which I'm going to start, and they go all the way till September on both championships. So on this race, I'm actually at Spa. It's an 11-lap race. I qualified 8th. I believe the tire that you have to use, I believe it's the mediums. So I'm starting on mediums. There will be one pit stop for everybody at least. But I am starting 8th. This is at Spa. It's a very long track. I think it's just around 4 miles. I'm not sure, but anyway, I started 8th. But I'm actually really proud of this race. I had strategy, what I wanted to do, when I wanted to pit, and there are quite a few guys in here pretty quick. So without too much more talking, let's get started and start the race. Now, remember, the computer starts the race for us. There'll be a countdown of 3, 2, 1, and it's going to happen right before I hit the chicane. So we're all sitting in first gear right now, and I'm going to start the race in the middle of a turn, which is not ideal, but I make it through. So I'll let you know when it starts. It's getting ready to start right now. So right now this race is on. So I usually use my yellow and black paint scheme, but this time I actually used the Repsol paint library. I kind of liked it. Here we go, first lap, first corner. So this whole race, like any race, is keeping your momentum up. And with my strategy starting on mediums, I'm probably not going to pit until I have 5 laps left in the race, or 4. So it's just to maximize and get ahead and try and get as past as many guys as I can to stay within that front group, that top 5. There's only a few cars I think started on softs, so those are the guys who are going to drop off quick if they don't pit around lap 5 or 6. And you'll see some of that bunching up on cars in front of me. So right now it's just trying to get close to 7th place, and the guy actually in 7th place, his handle's called the Dundo. He's actually pretty quick. He stays with me pretty much the entire race. Of course, we're in different positions towards the end, but he's pretty quick, so I was actually having a good fight with him. So right now nobody's really getting away. When you do these rolling starts, first place really gets a head start on everybody a little bit. And I think he did start on medium, so he's on the same strategy as I am. So as you can see, I'm actually catching 7th place, so I am a little bit quicker than him, even though he is on the same tires as me. I just got different lines and able to get back on the throttle and late brake. Down at the stats down below, you can see that my 4 tires are starting to wear, and you start little red stripes on each one. The fuel is set higher burn off, so that's why I'm already halfway down a quarter of a tank already. I can't remember actually how fast it's burning off, but it's probably 10 times faster than it usually is, and the tires probably burn off 4 times faster than they usually do too. That kind of keeps things exciting. So as you can see, I'm caught in 7th place. And right now, he's got the inside line, so I don't think I'll be able to get around him. So a lot of this game and these races, not make mistakes, don't go off the track, don't get penalties. As you can see, a few people already got penalties already. I'm not sure if that's going off track or hitting people around them. But it's all about putting pressure. Right now, I'm putting pressure on the guy in front to make him make a mistake. He makes a mistake, I have an easy pass. So Right now we're on the back on the Camel Straight, and I'm actually going to sit in the draft and see if I can't get past him because he's not drafting anybody in front. They're too far away. And since he's staying on the outside, I'm going to try to make a pass him on the inside and see if I can outbreak him. And yeah, I did with a little bit too much, but I was able to keep the spot. So that's one down. The 6th place is McLaren. He's pretty quick too, but he's, I believe, on a different strategy than me. And you'll see that at the end of the race. Now, track limits, you know, there's some places we can ride the curves. You can go actually wider than the curves and not get penalized. This is one of those corners. Well, if I drifted all the way out here, I'm actually not going to get penalized half a second to a second by breaking the track limits. There are places where you cannot do that. And practice before a race starts, when you have free practice to try and get your best time for each our qualifying, just to test those track limits to make sure you're not breaking any limits and getting penalties in a race you shouldn't have to get. As you can see, the guy in 8th place is really trying hard to stay with me. So he's just got a little bit different lines, but he's going to stay on my bumper. But I'm pretty much going to play cat and mouse the entire race. Looks like he locked up his brakes. I get out of this last corner quite easily, probably another 5 miles an hour faster than the guy behind me. Because I immediately shift up to 2nd. I go down to 1st in that first chicane corner, then I immediately go to 2nd to get better top speed by the time I get into the straight. And usually I get a good gap between the guy behind me. So let's look up front in the field. Let's go all the way up to 1st and see who's leading right now. So this is the guy in an Audi, and he's got nobody pressuring him. So he's all by himself. And really he should be doing is making sure he's hitting his lines. Guy behind is 2nd. He's pretty quick too. He'll be there at the end. Let's go back to where I'm at. See where I'm at. So we're on the back of the Camel Straight. You see the guy in 8th place, the Dundo is still keeping up with me. I apologize if you hear my dog in the background. Kids are home for spring break, and I think they're all playing outside right now, so I can actually hear my little dog Molly barking in the background. Those cones being knocked over, that's for people just going too wide, and because those are braking zone cones, it's kind of just like a good reference point. You don't have to use them exactly. It looks like I went off just a little bit. Almost thought they lost her in. There's another cone right there. Those things can slow you down if you hit them. You can get knocked down by probably a mile an hour, but you know, in this game, a mile an hour is quite costly sometimes, especially if somebody's right on your bumper. As you can see, I'm catching 5th and 6th. They're slowing each other down because they're having a fight, and then you see 3rd, 4th, and 3rd right in front of them. They're fighting. You can still 1st and 2nd's right there, so everything's really to play for right now. I don't know if people are going to start pitting. All I know is when I want to pit. And right now I'm trying to preserve my tires and go as fast as I can so I can go maybe an extra lap or 2 more than my competitors, and then undercut them at the pit stop and make up a couple places. So remember I was telling you about pressure? That's what this is all about now. So just sit on the rear bumper of this McLaren and try to make him make a mistake. So I can go by. I think maybe I could get by him, but I couldn't. He's got the draft to the car in front of him. So right now, it's just sit on his rear bumper. He's not. So yeah. The thing is, place, he still has the draft. I have the draft from him. But if I poke my nose out here, I'm probably not going to make any room up because he's getting the draft from the car in front. So right now, every corner that I'm not getting around another car, I'm losing time to the 8th place. So 8th place, which I believe is 9th place is the Dundo, but the guy that actually was behind him got around him. Those two cars will slowly start catching me up if I don't get around any of these cars. You can see everything's to play for. So third place or better is where I want to be for the points that I get from this race to actually count towards this preseason championship. And that's what really matters. Third place or better. I almost hit that McLaren. I had to get on the downshift and get on the brakes hard. You can see you heard the rev limiter hit. If I had hit him and he went off the track, I would have been penalized and had to do a time limit, which I do not want right now. See, all the way to third place, and see him taking a peek. Gonna make it stick. Nope. So right now we're around the back straight. It's just to stay with him. Stay in his draft. It looks like the two cars in front of him made a mistake and they're slower, so we're now going to all bunch up. And it's all about not hitting each other. Don't go off track, keep momentum up. And I don't really believe I can make a move. There's just too many cars to play with right here unless they hit each other and go off track. I need to play it safe. And just follow them through this chicane and just try and get them on the front straight, if not the lead up to a rouge, which is the uphill right left. As you can see, third lap is my fastest lap. Actually, that's the fastest lap of the race at everybody right now, that 2:29.2. But that lap I just did behind those 4 guys, you can see I was 3 seconds slower. So I'm losing time. So we get a clean uphill, stay in the draft, went over, and then get penalized for it, thank goodness. Now I'm in the draft on that McLaren. GTR is out of the draft. I should be able to get by him, see if I can't outbrake him. Into the next corner, he's got the actual advantage. And I went wide, and stopped the car. And then of course the Dundo, 8th place, is now back on my rear bumper. So I'm gonna see what 6th place actually is. Oh, here we go. I'm actually gonna make a move to the inside. Couldn't make it stick. Oh, a little bit of a love tap there. Didn't get penalized for it. See if I can. See the 8th place is all over us. And right now, just get on the throttle. Oh, the GTR went wide. And I was able to capitalize that and get the 6th place, but 7th place is now the other Porsche staying with me. So real quick, let's see who 5th place actually got medium tires on. He's got mediums, but you see their tires are more worn than mine. So if I go back, I got actually more white on my tires. So I've got more tread left. Guy behind me, about the same. So right now I'm thinking about, okay, so when should I pit? I got plenty of fuel to go do a couple more laps, but will my tires last? And with somebody right on my bumper, I'm using more tire than I want to right now. Because I already know the 2 guys in front of me. So it looks like 7th place is trying to get around me, doesn't make it stick. And there was that 5-mile-an-hour advantage I think I'm getting right back on the front straight. You see I actually pulled away a little gap. So I know 4th and 3rd have worse tires than I do. They've worn them out just because they're fighting with each other. So I should be able to take advantage of that. Starting lap 6. I'm also contemplating if I should go to softs I think the mediums are really good. I'm doing fast lap times. I've got the fastest lap of the race at 2:29 on lap 3 on mediums. There's other guys in softs who are not setting those times. So I'm contemplating I should probably stay on mediums in my pit. But it just depends on what place I go into the pits. As you can see there, I just went 2/10 faster than my fastest lap on lap 3 on that one sector. So now I'm back up on the two guys in front. Their tires are worn. And I want to get by real quick so I don't lose first and second. Looks like I'm peeking over the next corner. Can I make a stick? Nope. And I caught too much curve. Just a little bit. But I'm still in the draft, 4th place. And could make it. Yep. Oh, am I gonna do it? Yep. So I made it stick. Alright, so felt good about that pass. Because if I'm going to pit this lap, I'm probably doing it now so I can start lap 7 with a fresh set of tires. The thing is, I'm not going to fill up the tank either. The tank's going to get so much fuel just enough to finish. And I don't care if I have a 1/10 of fuel left when I cross the finish line. As long as I don't lose any power, I don't have to save fuel, that's a win. And some of these guys actually put too much fuel in. They have too much weight on the car. Sorry about the hesitation there. My screen went blank for a second. So you can see I actually went into the pits. So I'm actually going to go pit. I decided I'm going to actually keep mediums on, but I got to fill in. You'll see the gas gauge go up, but I got to guesstimate how much fuel I'm going to need. It's not exactly 5 laps of fuel, because you're still burning off a little bit more than what the laps indicator shows. Excuse me. So right now I'm just waiting to fill up and just guesstimate how much fuel I'm going to need to get to the end without actually trimming out the fuel and saving fuel. I want to be full power full way. As you can see, I actually went in at the exact same time as the McLaren and the same distance between those two. So the guy in the yellow car there, the Renault, that was the guy who was actually behind me when we first started the race. So I know I'm faster than him. It's not ideal that actually behind him, he just made a mistake over the hill. My whole point is to stay on him, get a draft, and get by him as fast as possible. Start making headroom with the guys in front of me. Dive bomb there. Probably did too much of that, but my tires are not fully warm yet. Oh, it took too much curve. Alright, now's the time to actually make it work. It's alright now. So right now it's probably trying to make a pass before we get to the back straight. Stick, I'm going to sit right on his bumper on the back straight, so I should have a nice draft. So even when I'm in the draft here, I'm going faster, but I'm also saving fuel. So it does help not to have to lean out the engine. I don't know how much fuel I'm actually saving, but it does help. Thought I'd maybe take a peek right here. Wasn't even like a stick, but I know I'm faster in the next corner, get on the front straight. So I'll be, yep, see, I'm now back on him again. And the whole point is drag race to the actual first corner, and I'll break him to the first corner to go downhill. I did. Alright. So we're on lap 8 of 11. Time's running out. My hope right now is the guys who are in front of me, they're wearing out their tires faster than me. I'm not worried about the guy behind me. I think he's just not as quick as me going up the hill. If he does, if he stay in my draft, I believe I'll actually outbrake him. So yeah, he's staying close to me. This time I'm actually going to make it hard for him, so if he wants to go around me, he's going to have to outbrake me. Which is what he's going to attempt to do, but I think he's smart on that. Yep, no, he's tucked back in. So here in the twisty parts, I should be able to pull away. Car's getting lighter. I'm now down to half a tank. Still got plenty of tire tread left. And I think the mediums are actually going to work out for me. I'm just hoping the guys in front, which we can actually check that right now. Let's see who's on different tires. So this guy's on softs, so he's definitely going to run out of tire faster than me. So that's my play, is to hopefully he slows down dramatically, probably by the last lap, where I can catch up, or we can all catch up. Second place is on mediums, but he's got way less tread than I do. McLaren's on softs, he's going to run out of tire too. Fourth place, he's on mediums, so he's about the same tire tread as me. So at least 2 places up front, including the first place, is on the wrong tire, I believe. They're going to use their tire up too much. And I didn't check fuel. Let's see if the top guy has actually got... Yeah, he's got less fuel than me, so he's burning fuel off more, so he might actually have to lean back his engine. Let's go back to myself. So those guys are fighting, they're slowing each other down. The thing is, with first place in sight, like he hasn't even got through the first corner, he's there, right there, that I have a really good chance to get up there and fight with him for the win. I just need to get around these guys who are going to run out of tire faster than me, but usually it's probably not going to happen until the second to last lap, if not the last lap. And here I'm applying more pressure to the Mustang in front of me. And I'm probably going to get a tow, but he's staying next to the third place, which he is. He's getting a tow from him too. So we're both in the draft. The thing is I need to make a move. I have got to get around him because I am running out of time. I went 7/10 faster than that. Made it stick. Was able to get around him. Now on to third place. Like I said before, third place or better is where I want to end this race. So if I was outside third place, it would be a total loss, but the points won't count towards the championship in the end. Try. Oh, we touched just a little bit. He didn't go off, so I got away with it. The Mustang back there went too wide, so he lost some time. And here I've got to make a move and make it stick, and just hoping the guy in front of me is not going to try and drive me off the road. Here we go. He probably wasn't expecting that because he think he turned in on me right here. Oh, he's there. Wasn't expecting to pass him there, so alright, so I'm in third place. It's where I want to be or better, so right now it's just keeping the guy behind me. And let's see what second place, so his tires are going away. So if you see my tires, I got 50% more tire tread than he does. So he's probably struggling right now, losing time at every corner he hits. That Mustang won't let me go, so he's going to try his darndest to stay with me and get third place back. I just got to make headroom and catch that McLaren. And you can see there's first place, so he's not too far away, but being there's only 2 laps left in the race, if I don't get around second place in a hurry, I'm not going to have a chance at first. See, 4th place is now got my draft. And I don't have a draft in the McLaren, so I'm now in defensive mode. Took too much curve there. And now it's a drag race. If he wants to go around the outside, I'm going to stay in the end. Not worried about the other green Mustang behind because he's too far back to make a chance of a dive bomb. And right now I know I've got the inside corner. I just have to outbrake each other, and then we go into the corner, and I should get it. Yep. So still staying in 3rd. Now the green Mustang is all over the yellow one, and they should slow each other down, and I should be able to get some distance in between them. I don't know if you can tell that McLaren's struggling out. So if I look at his left front tire is really bad. We both got the same fuel, but I've got way better tire life. So that tells me I set my car up with the brake bias right, so I'm not eating much tire off. I'm smooth driving as best I can. Not turning the wheel as drastic so I can keep my tread on. And then 1st place, his fronts are completely gone. I don't know how he's keeping his rears without burning off, but his fronts are almost completely gone, so he's got to be slow. It looks like I don't have the fastest lap anymore. My best lap was the 8th lap at 2:28, so someone took the fastest lap from me. It's alright, they can have it. I can get the win. I'm not hurt. So, coming up on the last lap, I need to get this McLaren out of the way. He is slowing me up. I can't lose any time. I've got to get past him, and it's not going to probably happen until going up the hill, unless he makes a mistake. And I can outbrake him. And then I'm usually about 5 miles an hour faster going through that corner, which I am. Got closer to him. Now I'm thinking about dive bombing down the middle, but I don't want to get hit and I don't want to get a penalty, so let's just stay on his bumper and just put pressure on him. So this is it. I've got to get past him up this hill on the back straight, on the camel straight. So here we go. Good clean corners. I'm in his draft. There's 1st place. He's blocking me. It's fine. He's not going to have the stopping power I have, because this tread is almost gone. So now it's about catching the guy in front. And I am catching him. There he is right there. So I'm sniffing the wind. Alright, so if anything, I'm going to catch him on the back straight, and I'm going to go by before we get to the chicane. So right now, just trying to be as clean as possible, but still be aggressive, because I've got still plenty of tire life left. But right here, this is a long left-hander. I get on the throttle too early, and I was like, oh, it's going to stick, and it doesn't. And I have to go off course. I lost probably 10 miles an hour right there, and probably a second and a half to second, because here comes the McLaren. And I've lost my chance to take this win more likely. So I'm just trying to keep him off of me. Luckily, I'm not getting any penalties for going off on the curbs. And 1st place just looks like he is completely just out of touch. And I'll go up to 1st place. See, he's already around the corner. I don't know how he's keeping those rear tires. He must have his front brake bias all the way to the front to keep his rear tires from going. His fuel is almost out too. And I'm just trying to keep the McLaren off. See if he's going to try and get me on the next corner to the chicane. And all I can do is just outbrake him, and it looks like this is what I do. So it wasn't a total loss. I blame myself. I made that mistake on the last lap. I probably would have been right on 1st place going to that last chicane if I kept it together, but I went off track. So thanks for watching. I'm going to post more of my